Hey y'all, Eric Adcock, Soccer Life. You know, I always knew there was haters out there. I've always been trying to be respectful for people online. I've never said a lot as far as trolling people and things like that. And if it's one of my close friends, we may exchange things or, just whatever. But I stay away from that. Usually if I say something to a friend of mine, it's usually on a private text or whatever. But if you haven't seen on here, I did an old deacon thing about picking out a King James Version Bible, assuming that was the only version out there. I've gotten a lot of hate over on Facebook. That actual video has gone like 100,000 views. A lot of folks have called me ignorant, stupid, and one of them even called me need to back away from the hog trough on certain of my videos. So I don't know. I've never been one of those types of people to let that really, ignite. I just know what it is, But I've never figured it'd be so much animosity towards just a version of the Bible, the King James Version. And if you like to use a King James Version, I'm fine with that. If you like to use an NIV or whatever, that's I don't really have an issue with that. Some people do, some people don't. I have a tendency to read from the King James because I have a copy of that, several copies of that, and then I have different translations on my phone in case I need another word. And I do have a big concordance and things like that. So when I read, I try to study. But over on Facebook, I've been called all sorts of things apparently, but all that coming from people that are Christians. So anyway. If you get a chance, go over to my Facebook page, This Awkward Life, and comment on that reel, and maybe give me your opinion on that. Someone's give me an opinion on the TikTok reel too. So, and that's cool. I hope everybody enjoys my content. I appreciate y'all interacting with me on that. Y'all have a good Tuesday, y'all.